Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Current River Broadcasting as we have Doniphan boys basketball for you tonight. The Mountain Grove Panthers have made the long trek down. They're only about an hour this side of Springfield, so they had a long trip, and they probably had to leave school pretty early because we're starting this game, the JV game, at 5 today instead of 6 like we normally do. And I assume that's so they can get home a little bit earlier after the games are over. But they're in town to take on the Dons, and we'll have a JV varsity game for you tonight. And this is our second game this week. The Donettes last night defeated the Kennett Lady Indians. They improved to 21-2 on the season. Dons come in tonight. The varsity's 13-11, I believe. Seymour. I'll get it right in a minute. All those towns out there. Mountain Grove is 15-10 on this season. We'll have the JV game first, and I mentioned this is the second game of the week. We've got one again Thursday night. The Kennett Indian boys will be here to play the Dons. That will be their last home game of the season. They start district play next week. Their seed meeting is tomorrow, and then the girls finish out their home season on Friday night against the Poplar Bluff Lady Mules right here at Bill L. Wright. And the Donettes actually have a game on Saturday as well. I think a lot of people probably already know that. They're going to be playing Aurora, who has a record of 21-4 on the season. They were 21-3 until last night, and they lost a 2-point game to Nevada last night, and they're 21-4, so that ought to be quite a matchup for the Donettes heading into district play, which the Donettes got seeded first in the district. The number 2 seed was Fredericktown. Number 3 is Dexter. Excuse me, I was looking at something there. Dexter. Number 4 was Kennett, and number 5 was Perryville. The Donettes play a week from this Thursday. They're automatically in the semifinals. They drew a bye, only 5 teams in that district, and they will play the winner of the Kennett and Saxony Lutheran, not Perryville. Saxony Lutheran is the one that they play the winner of. But we're getting set for JV action. The Mountain Grove Panthers have maroon uniforms with gray numbers and white trim. Don's in their home whites. The junior varsity coach for, let me see here. Well, anyway, we got number 10, that is Dalton Shannon, a freshman. Number 20 is, I already don't have a number 20. He's on the varsity. Okay, no, we'll get him here in a minute. 24, Peyton Meddy, a junior. And number 44, Brett Gardner, a sophomore. And I'll have to get the other one in a minute. Number 20 is Braden Curtis, and they did not have him listed on the junior varsity. We'll be running a little behind here. They sent us a roster for both teams, but they didn't have Curtis on the junior varsity. He is a sophomore as well. Get the other numbers here in just a second for him, so I only like one. Dalton Shannon, 10. Peyton Meddy, 24. Brett Gardner, 44. Braden Curtis, 20. And number 30 is Brady Harris, also a sophomore. Dons have Landon Wilson, number 1. Gage Tipton, number 12. Caden Plunk, number 50. Mike and Pig, number 45, and number 10, Darren Emery. And the Dons drop back into a 1-2-2 zone. Mountain Grove with the basketball. They get it inside. The shot missed. Offensive rebound and put up, and it won't go. That was the big boy. Brett Gardner missed that. And Tipton gets the rebound, brings it into the front court for the Dons. And a steal by number 24 is Meddy, and he goes down and lays it in with the left hand, puts Mountain Grove on top 2-0. Tipton out in the midcourt, gives it to Pig on the left wing. Dribbles over and gives it back to Tipton on the right wing. Mountain Grove playing man-to-man defense. Pig hits Tipton in the lane. Nice catch there. He's going to put it up and in. Nice job by Cage Tipton. Don's going to set up in a 1-2-2 press. Playing catch in the backcourt and almost throw it out of bounds. And they get it inside and another shot up and in, this time by number 20. The number's kind of hard to see. And that's Curtis.
Now the board just showed, actually gave it to 30.
Well, it was number 20 that made it, I think. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was.
I'm just now catching up on the numbers. So.
Yeah. And I don't even know who made that for the Dons. Somebody made a three-pointer.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Lily.
It was Mike and Pig.
Okay. We'll get with it here in a minute, folks.
We're there.
Three-pointer on that on their end, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. And a block by Darren Emery. And the Dons head back the other way with a 5-4 lead. Tipton, right wing to Emery. Back out front to Pig, swings it left side, Tipton. Hits Emery in the lane. Emery's tied up. Nice pass over to Plunk. Plunk spins, goes up with the left hand, no good. And Emery fights and gets the rebound. Bounces it over to Pig on the right wing. Bounces down low, baseline to Plunk. Over in the other corner. Wilson three-pointer. It's short. And the rebound comes down to, I'll tell you what, I'm having a hard time with those numbers. That was number 10, Shannon. And at the other end, they got another one that rims out on them. They've had 2 or 3 of those already.
Yeah.
Don's back the other way. Tipton. And his pass is deflected and stolen. And Mountain Grove passes up the floor. And we're going to have a foul on the Dons before the pass. And it's going to be on Landon Wilson. Number 14, Carson Gibson checking in for Mountain Grove. And he will inbound it. He'll get it inbounds to Brody Harris. So they did give that bucket to Harris a while ago, huh?
Yes.
And they get it down low to Meddy, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. That foul's on Mike and Pig. Don's up 5-4. We're played just a hair over 3 minutes. And the free throw's good by Meddy. I don't have an eraser on my pencil. I don't want to. I have to remember that.
You want to borrow mine?
You got one?
Barely, but I do.
I guess he made both of them. They're taking it out of bounds. And a steal down underneath the basket, and then it's stolen right back. Both teams turning it over back and forth to each other. Tipton throws it away. And Emery was wide open there, but he threw it way out too far in front of him. Don's still in his zone. They get it in the paint, turn to the baseline as Meddy kicks it back out in the corner for 3. That's an air ball. And that was by Gibson. Mike and Pig got the rebound. Wilson brings it into the front court, gives it to Plunk behind the three-point line. Back out to Tipton. They're get a little more zip on that pass. Pick and roll. Plunk puts it up a little too hard. And the rebound comes down to Gardner. He'll bring it up himself. Pass down low, good pass. And the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it was last touched by Meddy. I just now noticed that Gardner's wearing one black shoe and one white shoe. There's a guy that plays for Three Rivers that wears one. I don't know if he flips them back and forth every other game or not. Mountain Grove with a 6-5 lead on the Dons. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Harris double teaming Tipton, and he throws it away again. And it's going to be Gibson. Passes it to number 30. His little runner no good. That is Brady Harris. That's another thing. They've got a Brody and a Brady on here, and that kind of messes things up. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Dons. Pass in the corner to Shannon. Out front, Gardner, three-pointer up, it's good. We've got Hunter Wilson, number 5, in the game for the Dons. And also Rylan Speck, number 41. And again, a bad pass by Tipton. And that looked like some of those passes last night. We were talking about the Donettes were telegraphing there. And it's about 3 times that they've intercepted a pass. Going to have to throw it over the top of them. So that puts Mountain Grove up 11-5. We'll keep it here. Our sponsors for Dons and Donettes basketball, Smothers Chiropractic, Here's Your Sign, Nick's Lawn Care, Casey's on the Current, Lemonade House Grill, Michael Pig with Shelter Insurance, Southern Bank, Cosmo Pest Solutions, Mathis Timber, Farm Bureau Insurance, Davis True Value, Hometown Pharmacy, and Countryside Chevrolet. These fine folks make it possible for us, Bo and I, to do what we do here. And possible for you all to watch it if you can't get out to the games. We got a pretty sparse crowd here right now, that's for sure. So hopefully there's a lot of people out there watching us tonight. Dons will have the ball down by 6 points. Tipton's turned it over a couple of times. This time he passes up the floor, and Pig can't handle the pass. That wasn't that much anything wrong with that pass. He just didn't catch it. Dons turn it over once again. Dons hadn't had much luck with their press so far. Shannon in the back court. Barely gets it across. Gardner, pass over to the other side. The ball bobbled, and Rylan Speck picks it up as Gibson couldn't handle the pass. Well, Mountain Grove turns it over. They haven't done that near as much as the Dons have here in the first quarter. Speck drives, kicks it over to Tipton on the right wing. Baseline to Plunk. He's going to shoot a 3. It's good. If I remember right, Caden Plunk hit a 3 in the last game, too. We were talking about him doing well inside.
Yeah.
He stepped out there and hit a 3.
I can see on my deal where he hit last game.
Gardner with the basketball. Stops, gives it on the wing to Harris. Now they swing it right side to Gibson. Back out front to Shannon. Back over to Harris. They get in the lane. Gardner wide open and lays it in. Gardner probably could have about 11 or 12 points. He's missed some easy ones down there. And we're going to have a travel on Caden Plump. Dons turn it over again. Now number 23, Bryson Curtis, comes into the ball game. And the Dons bring Noah Dixon, number 14. And Darren Emery back in the game. And again, they're going to end up with a 2-on-1. Gardner lays it up and in. I think they're going to have to get out of that press.
Yeah, probably.
Tipton drives, his pass deflected and intercepted again. Pass up the floor. Gardner goes in for a left-handed layup, lays it up, it's good, and he's fouled. They're definitely wanting to get out and run with it. That foul was on Rylan Speck. Gardner will try. He got a chance to get in double figures here in the first quarter. Well, the Dons had it cut to free throw, no good. And the ball loose on the floor. Gardner picks it up. Kicks it out front to Curtis over on the left wing. Gardner shoots a 3. No good. Another offensive rebound. That is by Gibson, and he lays it in. Now they had it cut to 3, and now they're down by 11, so they've scored 8 points in a row. Tipton throws it away again. My goodness. And they're almost getting the shot right underneath the basket every time they steal it, too. That time the ball got deflected, but it went out off of, let's see, we got number 11, Briar Parsons, coming in for Mountain Grove. I keep wanting to say Mountain View, too.
Yeah.
And the pass deflected and stolen again. Driving down the floor, ball knocked away from behind, picked up by Tipton. But that is the end of the first quarter. And Mountain Grove with a 19-8 lead on the Dons in the junior varsity game. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with more Dons basketball. Stay with us.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan.
And we got, looks like a whole new lineup almost in for Mountain Grove. We got number 3, Trig DeVries. Number 24, that's Peyton Meddy. He's been in there. Number 23, Bryson Curtis. And number 22 is Hunter Bartlett. And number 11, Briar Parsons. I think I got them all. Don's down 19-8. Dixon dribbles into the paint, jump stops, going to put it up, no good. And number 22, Bartlett, gets a rebound. And that should have been a back court there. Didn't think they were going to call that one. Dons with Emery, Dixon, Speck, Tipton, and Hunter Wilson. Tipton's having a hard time with that double team out there. Speck drives, kicks it out to Tipton. Over to Dixon. Back to Tipton. Yeah, Dixon didn't roll there. He'd have rolled, he might have been wide open. Emery bounces on the baseline to Tipton, and he cannot handle the pass. .6:12 to go first half. It's 19-8 in favor of Mountain Grove. Don's still in that press. They got burnt several times in that first quarter. And this time Tipton's going to steal it. Lobs it ahead to Speck. He catches and puts it up no good. Tipton tips it in. Tipton tipped it in. And we're going to have a travel on Briar Parsons. So this second unit they've got out there, or partially second unit, or third unit, whatever you want to call it, they're not handling that press as good. Landon Wilson, Caden Plunk, Mike and Pig check back in. Wilson handling out front, gives it right wing to Plunk. Over to Pig, left wing Wilson, drives baseline. And he tried to pass it to Emery, and Emery had his back to him. He didn't even see the pass coming. DeVries over in the corner to Bartlett, back to DeVries, three-pointer up, too hard. And Ryland Speck picks it up off the floor for the Dons. They're only down 9 points after, as bad as they played in that first quarter, as many turnovers as they had. But Mountain Grove doesn't have their starters on there right now. Plunk misses the layup. Looked like he might have got fouled there, but pass down low. Meddy puts it up and in. (21-10). Wilson splits the double team. It's knocked away from behind, but goes right over to Mike and Pig. Over to Speck. Intercepted again. And layup's good. Bryson Curtis with it. You can see that coming a mile away.
I have to give a fake or something in there. Bounce pass.
Well, fake the pass and if the guy would go to the basket then that he's throwing it to, they'd be behind him. They'd be wide open, but they're just standing there. They don't go meet the pass. You got to go meet the pass. So you get a foul right there if you don't met the pass. Let's see. Number 30, Harris checks back in. And 44, Gardner. Don's down by 13. It says 23-0 on the scoreboard, but Wilson being hounded out near midcourt, and he almost throwed it away. It's knocked out of bounds. You gotta have a little bit of basketball sense there. When they're guarding you that close, backdoor them. And we got a violation on Wilson. I guess he stepped in bounds a little bit there. When they're inbounding in front of the benches, they need to give them a little leeway there.
Yeah.
Either that or take it to the end of the benches, one or the other. Tipton back in for Speck. Harris with it out front. Over to Curtis. He's going to shoot a three. High archer, no good. Goes and gets his own rebound. That's how you're supposed to follow your shot there. This time, no good. Landon Wilson, the shortest player on the floor, comes away with a rebound. Gives it to Tipton out at the volleyball line. Got 3:45 to go in the first half. Over to Wilson, left wing. Drives to the free throw line, into the paint, kicks it out to Plunk. Plunk fakes the shot, drives to the basket, puts it up, and somehow or another got it to go. He had a prayer answered, I think, on that one. And again, they're going to end up with a 2-on-1, and it's going to be Gardner scoring again. They are very unselfish. Now Gardner's got 9.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful pass up to Pig, and he puts it in. I don't know who threw that pass. I wasn't watching, but and it was a bounce pass, too, for a change. And again, they just drive right down the middle and puts up the finger roll with some spin. Brody Harris scores. Don score a couple buckets, but they can't get the ball back on the other end. Plunk kicks it out. Emery fakes the three, sidesteps the defender, missed the three. And they throw a baseball pass. And it's going to be Meddy, and he throws it right back in to Curtis, and he lays it in. Goodness gracious. They're just running the Dons to death. Somebody must be taking off the other end as soon as Doniphan shoots the ball.
Yeah.
Either that or the Dons are awful lazy about getting back. Wilson's three-pointer, it's no good. Ball tipped around, picked up by Curtis. In the corner, bounces down low to Meddy, hands it off, and the shot no good. That was by Curtis. And the Dons get the rebound. With 2 minutes to go in the first half, 29-14 is our score. And again, Dons turn it over. He didn't go meet the pass. You get a foul right there every time if you go meet that pass. And then after a while, they quit doing that. Goodness gracious. Dixon and Speck check back in. Dons is going to stick with that press. They've got burnt so many times. They're going to get a steal this time. Caden Plunk does some ball handling, takes it down, goes up and under with it, no good. And the rebound comes down to Gardner. Takes it to the other end. On the right wing, gives it back out front. Speck almost got the steal there, but Shannon's able to pull it in. Cross court in the corner. That is number 15. Shot put up no good by Harris. And the Dons get the rebound. And the Dons throw it away again. Nope, they said it got tipped. Number 15 is Elias Alsadi. I think that's how you say it, Alsadi. Number 55, Zane Hinton, checks in for the Dons. Plunk throws it way out front to Hinton. Tipton has it now. Drives into the paint. Nice pass to Plunk. He turns and puts it up and in. Gardner handling in the back court. Gets it across the half line. Throws it in the corner. To Harris. Out front. Three-pointer short. That was by Shannon. And Tipton heads back the other way with 40 seconds to go in the first half. 29-16. Plunk fakes the shot. I think he got away with a walk. His little floater's good. Don needed it. They'll take it. Looked like he bowled both feet when he done the little pump fake.
Yeah, he had a wide open lane too.
Yeah.
Well, you've said it before, but he's sure been playing good these last few games.
Gibson throws it back out front to Gardner. Over in the corner, Alsadi. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Back out to Gardner. Three-pointer from the head of the key is good. And that's going to end the first half, 32-18 in favor of Mountain Grove over the Dons in the junior varsity game. Mountain Grove scored 19 in the first quarter, 13 in the second for a total of 32. The Dons got 8 in the first, 10 in the second for a total of 18. Mountain Grove 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Dons have not shot a free throw yet.
All right, over to the scoring for the Dons. I have Pig with 5, Plunk with 9, and Tipton with 4. Over to Mountain Grove side, I've got Gibson with 4, Curtis with 4, Meddy with 8, Harris with 4, and Gardner with 12.
All right, well, it is only 5:23. We're already at halftime. That's a quick first half. Not a whole lot of fouls called, and nobody in foul trouble. So we got about 9 minutes, a little over before the start of the second half, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back to get the second half underway. The Dons trail 32-18 in the junior varsity game. Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman and Bo Blackwell back here at Doniphan High School. We're at halftime of the JV game. Dons trail Mountain Grove 32-18. And we'll see if the Dons are able to handle that pressure a little bit better this half and also keep them from getting run-out layups. They got several of those. They actually could be farther behind. They missed the very first part of the game. They missed several shots right around the basket. It could have been worse than it is. They're still in their striking distance, but going to have to do a better job in this second half. After this game, we'll have the Dons and Mountain Grove varsity teams. The Dons are 13-11, and Mountain Grove's 15-10, I believe. All right, they send out their starters. Well, part of their starters. No, I guess it is their starters. Number 10, Shannon. Gibson, number 14. Meddy, number 24. Nope, number 23, Bryson Curtis is out there. And number 30, Brady Harris. I don't know if I got everybody or not. It's going to be Mountain Grove's ball. Number 44, Gardner, out there as well. He had a big first half. Don send out Tipton, Wilson, Emery, Pig, and Plunk. Shannon lobs it over on the right side. A long three-pointer put up and good. And that was number 30.
Yep, 30.
Those numbers when that far away, hard for me to tell. Brady Harris. Tipton down low. Nice catch there by Emery. Puts it up a little too hard. And the rebound comes down to Curtis for the Panthers. Gardner, left wing, back out front to Shannon over on the right side. Now down in the corner, Curtis. They swinging around the perimeter of that zone pretty quick. And about an 8-foot jumper, no good. Tipton gets the rebound for the Don. Picked up by Harris. Gets it into the front court. Over to Emery. Emery drives in, kicks it out to Plunk. I think he walked again. He got away with it, but Tipton tries to get it to Plunk, batted away. Here comes Harris. Passes over on the right side, shot up no good. And the ball's going to be batted out of bounds by the Dons. (35-18). And Ryland Speck's going to check in for the Dons. Going to replace Mike and Pig. We'll get a little more height than there. Inbounds, three-pointer from the right side's an air ball. Nice save there, but the ball saved into Caden Plunk. Gives it ahead to Speck on the baseline. He picks up his dribble in a bad spot. Somebody got to help him. Emery cuts to the basket and he lays it in. Emery with his first two. That was a nice pass there by Ryland Speck after he got himself in a pickle down there. Another almost 3-on-2. Well, that was close to a walk there too. Gardner has his pass tipped, stolen by Speck. Speck gets it across the half line. Hands it to Tipton with 5:05 to go in the third quarter. He gives it to Wilson, right between the circles. Plunk out front, over to Tipton on the left wing. He puts it on the floor, brings it back out front. Don start over again. Tipton guarded closely. That's going to be a 5-second call if he don't. Yep. You see that one coming too.
Yeah.
Gardner inbounds it. Gets it into Harris. Don still in that 1-2-2. Pass in the corner. Now cross court. Harris takes it into the paint. Back in the corner. Out front. Now to Gardner. He bounces down low. Wide open is Curtis, and he lays it in. If you move the ball quick and you work it around long enough, you're going to get open, and that's exactly what happened there. Tipton's going to shoot a three-pointer. It's no good. High off the rim. And Wilson, wow. Landon Wilson, that's the second time he's been way up there above everybody and got a rebound. He can flat get off the floor. Shannon gives it back behind him. They get it into the front court to Gibson. Gibson in the lane, wide open again. And that was number 10, I believe, wasn't it?
Yep.
Shannon. And we got a timeout call with 3:46 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
For more than 35 years, Smothers Chiropractic Center has been helping patients improve the function of their nervous system and create better health by finding disturbances in the nervous system that can lead to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, and migraines. Dr. Smothers provides care for newborns to the young at heart, offering traditional chiropractic adjustments along with low-impact adjustments. They also offer a variety of supplements to help promote overall wellness. Contact the friendly staff at Smothers Chiropractic Center so you can be your best.
Dons trail 39-22 with 3 minutes 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Going to be Don's ball. Caden Plunk inbounds it to Cage Tipton. He's hounded in the back court. Now he's double teamed. Lost his dribble. Gets it to Wilson. He's going to have to hurry. Just barely got it across in time. Now Wilson has it tipped and stolen. No, it's tipped right to Emery. Out to Plunk. Three-pointer by Plunk. It's high off the rim, no good. And nice hustle there by Ryland Speck. We'll let him get that foul. He was trying to get the rebound. Shannon gives the ball over to Harris in the middle, and a foul on Tipton. About a half a second too late getting there. That's his first foul, second team foul on the Don. Harris dribbles down into the paint, kicks it out on the left wing, jumper up by Curtis is no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Landon Wilson of the Don. Hunter Wilson checks in along with Noah Dixon. Emery and Landon Wilson check out. Pass in the middle lane. Gardner's open, but he short-armed that one. And Plunk gets the rebound, and he dribbled almost into a jump ball there. Tipton has it knocked away from behind, but it goes over to Hunter Wilson. He takes it in, puts it up, and that ball almost went in. He got fouled on it. He'll be shooting two. First free throws of the night for the Dons. Bryson Curtis picks that foul up. If I've got them all, well, I don't think I do because that's the first foul I have on them all night long.
Well, that's what I got too. So,
wow.
But I could have missed.
Hunter Wilson makes the first free throw. Number 11, Briar Parsons, checks back in for the Panthers.
Make the first one?
Yes. That one's a little bit long. And Harris gets the rebound. He took a tumble, and Gardner's going to go down and lay it up. Ooh, boy, that looked like a clean block there. I guess his arms come down. It's probably the reason he got that call, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was on Plunk. Of course, they haven't called very many on the Dons either.
Man, honestly, a pretty clean game so far.
Free throw no good by Gardner. Second one is up and good. That is 13 points for Brett Gardner. Mike and Pig comes in for Plunk. 2-2-1 press now by Mountain Grove. Speck throws in the middle and it's intercepted. That's too long a pass to make. Into the lane, little jumper up. It won't go for Shannon, and we're going to have a foul on the Dons. It's going to be on Speck, I believe. That's 3 on Speck. And that's the 4th team foul. If we have another foul for the end of the quarter, Mountain Grove will be shooting free throws. Long three-pointer up, no good. That was by Parsons. Noah Dixon gets the ball up off the floor for the Dons. And another bad pass by Speck, picked off. That's just too far to throw that pass. Down low, wide open. Gibson gets the 2. He's got 6. 42-23. Wilson gives it back to Tipton. Throws it over the top to Mike and Pig. Back to Tipton. Tipton out in the corner. Dixon, he's open for a 3. It's no good. And battling for the rebound, we're going to have a foul. I think this one's going to be on Mountain Grove. It's going to be on Brady Harris. Dons will bring it in underneath their own basket. Landon Wilson coming back in for the Dons. Also number 21, Aiden Barbie. I hope that's right. I know some people named Barbie, but they have 2 E's at the end of their names. That I don't know.
Either Barb or Barbie.
Yeah.
They'd probably prefer Barb.
Yeah. It's got an E on the end, so you wouldn't think it'd be Barb. So. Zane Hinton checking in for the Dons. Number 3, Trig DeVries checks in for Mountain Grove. And Hinton takes it away from Barbie. Hinton goes down, missed a shot, battling for the rebound. Ball's going to be picked up in the corner by Zane Hinton. Wilson has it taken away. Gardner one-on-one with Hunter Wilson, passes across, and it's going to be a kick ball by, good job there by Wilson, though. They had a 2-on-1. I figured Gardner would shoot that ball. Brady Harris to throw it in. Way out front, and it's picked off by Wilson. Over to Hinton, and he loses it. And heading back the other way, going down, shot's up and good by Harris. 44-23, and they get another steal. Down underneath is DeVries. He goes up, no good. They get the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on the Dons. It's going to be Harris shooting. Fouls on Hunter Wilson. You have Harris with 9 points.
Brady Harris, I've got 11.
Yeah, he just made the first free throw. I'm not going to worry about it. As long as we got the score right up there, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And the second one good as well. And the ball knocked away from Tipton. He goes into the back court. It was Tip. Gets it back. And the Dons call a timeout with 37.6 seconds left in the third quarter. 46-23 is our score. This is a good time for me to run over our sponsor list again. Countryside Chevrolet, Hometown Pharmacy, Davis True Value, Farm Bureau Insurance, Mathis Timber, Cosmo Pest Solutions, Southern Bank, Michael Pig with Shelter Insurance, Lemonade House Grill, Casey's on the Current, Nick's Lawn Care, Here's Your Sign, and Smothers Chiropractic. It'll be Don's ball after the timeout with 37.6 seconds left in the third quarter. They are being doubled up right now, 46-23. Caden Plump back in the game. Goes it to Tipton in the back court. And Tipton almost loses it again. Gets it over to Wilson. Wilson drives, runs into the defender, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on number 21, Aiden Barbie. They'll call it on the floor. Caden Plunk set the inbound underneath the left side of the Dons basket. Inbounds it to Tipton. Bounces back down low. Now we got a foul on Briar Parsons. Plunk was posting him up and got a little too handsy there, I guess. Well, I guess he was looking at the wrong side there.
Wrong side.
They are in the bonus, but the Dons still have to get one more time. Tipton at the head of the key. Reverses his dribble. Goes into the paint, and he walked. Mountain Grove's defense has been pretty good, especially when they get it down around the basket, man. .14 seconds left. DeVries gives it to Parsons, and we're going to have a foul, and they'll be shooting free throws. Trig DeVries will go to the free throw line. That foul was on Hinton, I think. Excuse me, Wilson, Landon Wilson. And Trig DeVries, a sophomore, steps to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. Mike and Pig comes back in for Hunter Wilson. Second one is good. Don's got 8.4 seconds to try to get a shot off here. And they're not going to do it way back there. Pig's going to fire it up, but it's too late. And it's 48-23 at the end of three here at Doniphan. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter after the 60-second timeout here on Kurt River Broadcasting.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
We are back to the Bill Elwright Gymnasium in Doniphan. We played 3 quarters in our junior varsity game, and Mountain Grove leads the Dons 48-23. Dons send out Plunk, Speck, Tipton, Emery, and Pig. It'll be Meddy, Gardner, Parsons, DeVries, and Harris. Speck hands it off to Emery, steps behind the three-point line, still got his dribble alive. Bounces back out front. Now over to Tipton. Goes through Speck's hands. Gardner goes down with the left hand, and the shot is blocked. Going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was out off of Mountain Grove. Good hustle there by Speck. Normally when they come down that hard, they get a foul called on them, don't they?
Most of the time.
I don't know if he did or not, but normally you get one no matter what. He wasn't going to let him make it, which is good. Speck bounces it to Tipton. Now on the left side to Emery. Emery drives, elbow, hits Tipton, goes up, and his shot is blocked. And foul going to be on Gardner. Tipton's got 4 points in the ball game. Make that 5. This is only the 3rd and 4th free throw shot by the Dons in the whole game. Next one is good. Dons trying to press here to create some turnovers. And that was a double dribble. Wasn't that a double dribble?
It sure looked like it.
Holy smokes. DeVries' three's no good. Ryland Speck hustling for the rebound. Going to be picked up by Pig. I'd have swore that was a double dribble. And it wasn't one of them where the ball hit their hand and went down. He dribbled it. And then he dribbled it again. Emery stops and shoots. No good. Parsons with the rebound. Harris around the left wing. Gardner, three-pointer. It's off. Offensive rebound underneath, and the shot's up and good. That is going to be by Meddy. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
That's going to be 4 on Speck.
Free throw no good, and the Dons let him step right in there and get the rebound. That was Harris. He made the basket. You ought to know there's not 2 shots going there. Jeez. I don't believe there are heads in the game. Landon Wilson back in the game. 52-25 with 5:11 left in the ball game. Wilson puts it on the floor. Gets into the paint, and he's stripped on the way in. And a shot no good, and Speck's going to foul out. He slowed down like he was going to try to dunk that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was getting ready to try to send it home.
I don't believe he would have done it. And Hunter Wilson will check back in for Speck. Free throw's good. Well, they've shot way more free throws than the Dons have, but they have taken the ball to the hole where they would get fouled. The Dons have turned it over so many times, and they haven't got it inside very much. 54-25. One more point, we'll have a running clock, won't we?
Yep.
4.5 minutes left. We've got 4 new ones getting ready to check in from Mountain Grove here at the next dead ball. And a good drive there by Darren Emery, and he puts it in. Pass in the middle, knocked away by Emery, picked up by Wilson. Throws it up the floor to Tipton on the right wing. Got Emery posted up. I'd try it and see what happens. Good fake, but he kicks it back out to Tipton for 3, and he makes it. That was a really good fake.
He had the whole gym fooled.
54-30. DeVries with the basketball. Ball batted away, picked up by Meddy, and he throws it up into the crowd almost. Oh, we have number 15, Al-Sadi checking in. Number 21, Barbie. 22, Bartlett. And number 12, Brady Burnett. And number 5, Brody Bevan. So 5 new ones came into the game. Plump. Down low. And again, Emery done a nice job of sealing off there, but he didn't get the ball. Pass ahead. Layup up, no good, and we're going to have a foul. I believe they got Plunk on that one.
That's his second.
Brody Bevan at the free throw line, and he gets the first one to go. Doesn't make much difference who steps up there. They make their free throws.
Pretty good, solid free throw shooting.
8 out of 10 is what I have this half. Of course, I could have missed one. I've been known to. I've got the scoring all screwed up, so. Bevan gets his first 2 points of the game. Plunk dribbles back out front. Emery down low, catches, kicks it out to Tipton for another three. Let's see if he can make another one. That's 2 in a row. Throw it in, kick it back out. And Wilson gets a steal. Goes down, going to put it up a little too hard. Offensive rebound by Wilson, and it's no good. Burnett lost his dribbling. Now he gets it back. He dribbles out to the left wing. Now he picks it up again. Ball deflected. Picked up by Alzadi. Over on the right side. Bartlett's going to lose it out of bounds. Noah Dixon, Zane Hinton, and Mike and Pig check back in for the Dons with 2:24 to play. (56-33) is our score. Mountain Grove with the lead. Pig out front. Emery thought about the three. Passes it right side to Dixon. Dixon drives into the paint, out in the corner. Wilson's open for a three. Oh, it went in, but it hit the cable up above. So they'll wave it off. Of course, if it hadn't hit the cable, it probably wouldn't have went in.
Yeah.
So. Mountain Grove with the basketball. They take it inside, and Mike and Pig with a block on Barbie's shot. Under 2 minutes to go. Nice drive by Emery, and the finger rolls up and good. Don staying in that press, trying to get some turnovers, and they may get one. They do. Ball picked up by Hinton. Throws it over to Pig on the left side. Steps into a three-pointer. That one almost hit the cable too. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul called on Noah Dixon. .120 to go in the game. And they throw it away again. Bartlett had no chance to catch that one. He looks back. He looks back at Alzadi and said, where was you throwing that? I'm sorry, not Alzadi. That was Burnett. Emery drives into the paint, jump stop, his shot up and good again.
Emery's come alive this last quarter.
Yeah, he's just taking the ball to the hole, going with it. Burnett gives the ball to Barbie. Over to Alzadi. Back to Burnett. Now to Bartlett. And we're going to have a three put up in the corner. It's no good. Long rebound on the other side. And I don't know, I thought looked like there Barbie could have picked that up and he just let it go. 39.5 seconds to go. Remember, we got the varsity game coming up about 12-15 minutes after this one's over. Emery bounces out front to Pig. Pig drives, hands it off to Hinton. Over to Wilson. He's going to take it in, shoots it too hard, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. Landon Wilson's coming back in. Replaces Hunter Wilson. 20 seconds to go. Dixon back to Pig on the left wing. Hands it to Wilson. And he got away with a travel too, I think. Nope, he didn't get away with it.
Nope, he did not after all.
I thought he got away with it. 7.86, 8 ticks left on the clock. Yep, they don't even have to bring it across the half line. So our finals, Mountain Grove 56 and the Dons 37 in the junior varsity game. They shot 11 free throws in the second half and made 9 of them. So they were 11 for 14 for the game. And the Dons didn't shoot any in the first half, shot 4 in the second half and made 3.
All right, over to the final scores for Doniphan. I've got Hunter Wilson with 1, Emery with 8, Pig with 5, Plunk with 9, Landon Wilson with 2, and Tipton with 12. And over to the Grove side, I've got DeVries. Is that how you said that? DeVries?
DeVries is how I said it, huh?
Has 2. Bevan has 2. Shannon 2. Gibson 6. Curtis with 4. Meddy with 12. Harris with 15. And Gardner with 13.
They had several guys score, didn't they?
Quite a
They
spread.
got to play a lot of players too.
3 in double figures, so.
Well, the Dons varsity takes the floor. Mountain Grove hitting it now. And waiting on the clock. They're only putting 10 minutes on there, I guess, so Mountain Grove can get out of here and head back home.
Long drive, yep.
All right, well, we'll be back in about, maybe 5 minutes to get the pregame ready for the varsity game. So stick with us here on Curtain River Broadcasting. All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Keith Bowman. Bo Blackwell's alongside here, and we're getting ready for the varsity game between the Dons and the Mountain Grove Panthers. And first off here, we'll let Bo go over a little bit of stats. We don't have a whole lot there, but a little bit to go over.
Just a little bit here. So Dons are coming in 13-11, and Mountain Grove coming in 15-10. Both teams are Class 4. Dons are District 1, Mountain Grove is District 11. And they have one matchup dating back to 2019 in the Class 3 District 2 tournament, and the Dons got beat 56-49. Got a few stats here. The Dons are shooting 51.5% from the 2-point, 60.5% from the free throw, and 30.3 rebounds. The Dons are averaging 56 points a game, allowing 57.3, while Mountain Grove is scoring 57 points a game and allowing 55. So the averages there are pretty close as far as both teams go on that. Some quick team stats. Emmett Jones is averaging 18.7 points a game. Corey Haygood, 14.5. Tyler Lowry, 8.3. Lansing Todd, 4.3. Lane Allen, 4.2. And Waylon Kelly, 3.6.
That game the only game that they played, they may have played way back there, but I did that game on the radio. It was at Mountain Grove. The district tournament was at Mountain Grove that year.
Yeah.
That was one of the years that the Dons had to go out west, the Dons and the Donettes.
Yeah. And
the Donettes, I think they played Licking. I can't remember. I think it was for the championship, and they lost up there. But that was a long old drive, especially for the kids on a bus. That's a long way to go.
Long way.
But, yeah, I mean, and with them being that far away, you know they're not going to play each other very often, if ever, unless they meet each other in a district or state tournament or something. Do want to remind everybody, Thursday night, the Dons will be playing the Kennett Indians. That will be the last home game for the boys. Friday night, the Donettes will be playing the Poplar Bluff Lady Mules, and that will be their last home game. And then they have one road game on Saturday up at Mountain View Liberty taking on Aurora. And that will be a good test for the Donettes right before district starts. We are getting close to the national anthem. I do have their starters. I can go ahead and give those to you. Their coach is Nick Openshaw. Destin Unger, number 3. Brody Emery, number 11. Cale Gardner, number 12. Adam Estep. I don't know if that's S-Step or E-Step. Number 14, and Sam Peterson, number 22. I'm not sure if I watched that game, but I can't remember if their announcer said E-Step or S-Step. Well, both teams headed to the benches, and I assume we'll have the national anthem. We didn't have it before the JV game, so. And the boys are headed out on the floor, so we'll take a 90-second break. Be back to get this one underway here on Curtin River Broadcasting.
Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes this season. Nick serves Ripley County, the surrounding area, with lawn services from mowing, weed eating, and trimming, and they can trim and maintain your shrubs, bushes, flower beds, mulch, and more. They also clean roofs, gutters, downspouts, and can install gutter screens as well. Quality power washing services to buildings, driveways, sidewalks, fencing, and vehicles is no problem at all. No matter how big or small the job is, give Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing a call at 208-8659.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
All right. Again, once again, go over those starters for Mountain Grove. Number 3, Destin Unger. Number 11, Brody Emery. Number 12, Cale Gardner. Number 14, Adam Estep. And number 22, Sam Peterson. I was talking to Coach Dilbeck before you got here. He said if they can win this game tonight, it will help them in the seeding tomorrow because these guys beat Kennett at the River Challenge at the first of the year.
I did see that on their mutual games. They both played Kennett and Liberty.
And actually, Doniphan has a better record than Kennett, but Kennett's got a little tougher schedule. So, Corey Haygood, number 2. Lane Allen, number 21. Emmett Jones, number 23. Tyler Lowry, number 30. And number 35, Lansing Todd, starts for the Dons. In this first half, Mountain Grove will go from left to right, and the Dons from right to left. Corey Haygood jumping against Sam Peterson. Excuse me, number 12, that is Cale Gardner. And Corey gets the tip, tips it back to Tyler Lowry. Pass down low, Emmett with a nice catch underneath, put it up, no good, but he got fouled right off the bat. And he kind of upset with himself that he didn't finish that shot. 22, that is on Peterson. Well, Emmett will go to the free throw line trying to get the Dons an early lead. First free throw goes down in and comes back out. Second one on the way, and that one's good. Dons will set up in a 1-2-2, full court press. They lob it over the top to Peterson. Peterson takes it down to the right wing. Don's in the zone. Cross court pass. Nice save there by number 14, Estep. Gardner with it, back to Estep. In the corner, Unger. Down low, Peterson. And he gets it off the glass and in. He looks like a wrestler or a football player to me. He's a big, strong boy.
Big, strong boy.
I bet he plays football for Mountain Grove. What you bet? Lowry dribbles to the right wing, gets a screen, drives baseline, he falls down, and Mountain Grove wanting to run just like the JV did. And they do a nice job of getting back there, keep them from getting an easy layup. And a three-pointer from the corner, that's no good by Peterson. And Lowry gets the rebound. Now bringing it to the front court, down 2-1. Haygood steps into a three. It's off the back of the rim. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll go over to Mountain Grove. Corey usually makes those ones he steps into like that. And bounce pass comes to Gardner. Over to Estep. Throws it over the top and down low for a layup. And it's going to be number 11, Emery. That backside's got to get back there when they come to the weak side's got to get back. 4-1 Mountain Grove. In the JV game, they started out, they wanted to run every chance, and that's what it looks like the varsity wants to do too. Haygood with the ball out front. Drives into the paint, kicks it out to Lansing Todd for three. It's good. Last game, Lansing had a struggle from the three-point line, but it's good to see him hit that first one. 2 minutes in, we're tied at 4. They get it in the middle of the floor to Unger, kick it out in the corner, long three-pointer, and they answer right back. And that's number 11, Emery. I don't know. They're getting awful easy shots against that press, huh? Lowry drives and his shot blocked, but he's going to pick up a foul. It'll be on number 14. And Tyler Lowry go to the line to shoot two. first one is good. He can get the Dons back within 1 point if he makes his second one. 5:35 to go first quarter. Next one on the way, and it's good. Dons go back to a 1-2-2 half-court trap now. Gardner gets it to Unger, and his pass is going to be stolen by the Dons. Lowry got a hand on it, knocked it away, and it's picked up by Emmett Jones. Jones head of the key, drives into the paint, kicks it out to Lansing Todd. Todd drives into the paint, over on the other side to Haygood. Haygood drives baseline, gets his man up and under with a shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, Unger gets it, and he's running right down the middle of the floor. Looking for a trailer, he finds Emery. And Dons again do a good job of getting back before they can get the shot up. Pass over to Estep. Back to Emery in the corner. Now by another three is up and good, this time by Estep. S-step. Did he say S-step? I think he did.
I think so.
He probably asked. I'm not smart enough to do that. 10-6, Mountain Grove. Emmett Jones, left baseline. He's going to fire up a three. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Emery. Passes it up the floor to Unger. Unger drives, pass underneath, kick it out for another three in the corner. It's good. And they've got three different guys that's hit a three already here in the first quarter. Dons were right there, and then they hit a couple of threes. They've scored 6 in a row on 2 3-pointers. Lowry's going to try to answer back. That one's no good. Unger gets the rebound. Passes it up the floor to Peterson. Peterson drives, hands it off, and the shot up and good. And that's going to be number 12, Gardner. And Mountain Grove with a 15-6 lead. Dons call a timeout. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No, medals of pride. Like us, no two roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
I am Doug Green, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
Dons have fallen behind by 9 after they were within 1 at 7-6. Mountain Grove scored 8 points in a row. Mountain Grove is playing man-to-man now. Lowry drives baseline, hands it inside to Emmett Jones, goes up and a shot blocked. And it's going to stay with the Dons. Haygood inbounds it to Lowry. Back to Haygood. Over on the other side, Todd. Three-pointer up and no good.
Well, the Dons need one of them to fall.
Yeah. Looked like Peterson might have got away with a push-off there. Now Lansing Todd blocks Peterson's shot at the other end. Three minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. And another wide open shot, and Todd got a hand on that one too. I thought they were going to have another easy layup. Pass down low to Emmett. He's going to put it up and in. 15-8. Waylon Kelly's checked in for the Dons. Blake Lewis is getting ready to check in. Peterson, cross court. In the paint, and they throw it away. Step throws it away. Trying to get it in the corner to Gardner. Lowry checks out as Blake Lewis comes in. Seven-point lead for the Panthers. Dons have it. Haygood out in the corner to Kelly. He's going to shoot a three, and it's good. Waylon Kelly knocks down a three. 15-11. Now the Dons on a little mini run of their own. Cross-court pass again. Another three put up, and it's good. Gardner hits his second three.
Boys can shoot.
The Dons may be converging too much to that side when the ball goes over, because that's about, 4 or 5 times already they've thrown that skip pass across the court. Blake Lewis for three. It's no good. And a rebound, and then they go to running again. Pass in the lane, underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Sam Peterson. Now number 15, Eli Golden, a sophomore. And number 23, Cooper Horning. That's what we're going to call it. I hope that's right. I'm not sure I'll say that every time. Emmett with a nice driving shot, blocked again, but they're going to get a foul on number 15, who just checked into the ball game, Eli Golden. Emmett back to the free throw line. He was 1 of 2 there earlier. He's got 3 points. Maddox Balcom, number 0, is in for the Dons as well. Free throw, no good. Emmett's second is good. Panthers quickly get into the front court. Gardner, they get it down low. That's Horning. And another beautiful pass in the lane to S-Step, and he lays it in. Somebody got to be open there. There was 3 guys on Horning down there, had him triple team. Blake Lewis on the baseline. Kicks it out to Kelly. His high arcing three is way off. And good hustle there by Maddox Balcom, but he just couldn't corral it before it went out of bounds. Now Aiden McAfee's going to check in for Kelly. Well, the Dons already used 9 players.
Keeping them fresh.
Going to have to. 8-point lead for Mountain Grove. They get it down low and turnaround jumper. That's too easy.
That was too easy there.
Peterson puts that one in. And it's a 10-point lead. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Haygood spins into the paint. And we're going to have a foul called. No bonus yet. That's the 4th one, but they called that one on Gardner. And we got Emery checking back in and Unger. Don's got 30 seconds here, trying to cut into a 10-point lead. Pass over to Emmett Jones. Emmett drives, hands it to Blake Lewis out front. Back to Haygood with 15 seconds to go. We'll go for the last shot here. Hands it off to Balcom. Over to Emmett Jones with 9 seconds. Emmett drives. Going to put it up, and it won't go. Going to get his own rebound, put it up, no good again. And Mountain Grove not going to get a shot off. A little tough luck there for Emmett on that one. It's the end of the first quarter, 22-12 in favor of the Mountain Grove Panthers. We'll be back with more Dons basketball on Current River Broadcasting after the 60-second timeout.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursday's date night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
10-point lead for Mountain Grove as we start the second quarter. They start the quarter with the basketball. Gardner gives it over to Emery. Gardner gets it back on the right wing. Back to Emery. Emery. Baseline, Unger gets inside, and he missed a shot. And another foul on the Dons. Or, not another foul, that's actually the first one I believe they've called. And it'll be 2 shots. That foul was on Emmett Jones. I have that for the first foul. They didn't have any in the first quarter, I don't believe.
That's what I got too.
Unger misses the first one. Missed that one as well. And Lane Allen's going to get the rebound and going to have a climb in the back call there on number 15, Eli Golden. That's 2 on him. (22-12). Mountain Grove with the lead. Jones gives it to McAfee. In the corner, Lowry. Back to McAfee. And again, looked like the JV game right there. Shot put up and in by Gardner. Emmett drives, puts it up, and it's blocked. Pass ahead. Layup's up and good by Emery. Well, they're fast, I can tell you.
They are fast and athletic.
And McAfee goes up for the shot, no good, and we're going to have a foul. And that's going to be 3 on Golden. He didn't even start. He hadn't been in there too long. Peterson's going to check back in, also Estep. McAfee's free throw, no good. Free throws missed by McAfee. Unger throws a baseball pass up to Gardner. He circles back out. Gives it to Emery in the corner now. They throw that skip pass again. And the little floater up and good by Gardner. Maybe 6 or 7 times now they've thrown that skip pass and ended up getting a 3-pointer or a layup out of it. Lowry hands it back to Haygood. His 3-pointer up, and it's good. They need a whole bunch of that and some stops on the other end. And again, wide open in the middle, but he kicks it back out for 3. And that one rims out, and Haygood with the rebound. That was Peterson with that 3. Unger had a shot there, looked like to me. Lane Allen bounces it back to Haygood. Still man-to-man defense by Mountain Grove. Down low, Lane Allen turns. Little jump hook up, a little too hard. And here he goes. Gardner puts it up and in, and he's fouled. He's only a sophomore. He just gets it and goes the other end as hard as he can go, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's hard to stop.
Foul was on Lane Allen, his first. Well, part of that is you're just not hustling back. I mean, they've already showed they're going to do that, so you just gotta dig in. You gotta hustle a little bit. How many guys he run by there? Emmett with the rebound, he's going to get fouled. That foul's going to be on Gardner. That'll be his second. He checks out, and we got number 5. Brady Anderson, a junior, checking in. Don's trailing 30-15. Lowry in the corner, Lansing Todd. Bounces back to Lowry. Gives it to Emmett on the right elbow. Out to Todd. He's going to try a three. It's no good. And a rebound down to Estep. Passes it ahead. Emery cuts back into the lane, goes to the other side, puts it up, no good. And the rebound is up and good by Peterson, and the Dons are just getting out-hustled, out-rebounded every phase of the game. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Emmett Jones. And oh my goodness. Don's got lucky there. They might have overpassed there, you know it?
Yeah, one too many.
And that time the Dons didn't pass enough. Emmett was open on the other side. Todd tried to take it in there and got it blocked again. 32-15, we're down to 4:40 to go in the first half. It's a 17-point lead. And we got a three from the right wing. Good again. That is Estep. That's his second three. Ball knocked out of bounds. Now number 10, Braden Hoggy. Number 10 checks in. The 20-point lead for Mountain Grove. And they don't show any signs of letting up. I don't blame them. As far as they drove, I'd be
just keep doing it.
Haygood in the lane. Jones goes up and he's going to be fouled. That was going to be on Destin Unger. That one rims out and back in. Emmett's got 5 points. Next one is good.
There she goes.
Emery over to Estep. Emery gets it back, drives into the paint. Turnaround jumper after he faked the pass and gets it to go. Lansing Todd steps into a three, no good. Ball tipped and Emmett Jones gets it and gets fouled again. Pretty sure Lansing Todd walked on that.
Yeah.
After he caught it, he took that little hop.
I wasn't going to say nothing, but yeah.
Checking back in will be Cooper Horning, and I'll get the other number here in a second. Emmett's free throw's good. And number 22 is Peterson. Emmett's only got one field goal, but he's got 5 made free throws. Second one is long. Peterson gets the rebound for the Panthers. Whoever rebounds it just brings it up the floor for them. Every one of them can handle it. And we're going to have a foul on Waylon Kelly. And that is going to put them in, well, maybe not. They always put those team fouls up there real quick.
As soon as it happens, yeah.
Okay, the next one will put them in the bonus. The Dons are already in the bonus. Estep will throw it in. And he threw it right into Emmett Jones. Emmett right down the middle of the floor, off to Tyler Lowry. Ball's knocked away. A great hustle there by Mountain Grove to get back. They have a 2-on-1, and they ended up not getting a shot out of it. It will be Don's ball. Emmett Jones out front to Lowry. Bounces to Jones at the free throw line. Backs it back out and gives it to Lowry. We're down to 3:15 to go first half, 37-18 Mountain Grove. Corey Haygood banks one in. We'll take it again. I think we had one of those the other night, didn't we?
The bank's been open ever since.
And we're going to have, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? He was 10 foot from the basket when he blew the whistle, and he gave him the bucket. That's horrible. Sorry, folks. I usually don't say anything, but that's terrible. He was 10 foot from the basket when he blew the whistle. Oh my gosh. I mean, you're getting beat bad enough already, and then you give him something like that. Free throw short. Ball tipped around, loose on the floor. Emmett gets a hold of it. And it's going to be still loose on the floor, picked up by Haygood. Pass it to Kelly. Kelly, cross court. Lowry. And they said he traveled. And we got a technical call on Coach Dillbeck. I don't blame him for being upset on that last one. That was absolutely ridiculous. He took 2 steps after he blew the whistle. Free throw's good by Peterson. Second one good. Now they'll have the basketball out of bounds with a 20-point lead. I believe if I was going to get one, I'd have made the official that made that call down here get one on. Give me a technical.
Yeah.
Drive. Pass across the lane. They like to do that too. They pass the ball real well down there, back and forth to each other, close to each other in tight quarters there. That was knocked out of bounds. Dons can't catch a break. That ball was tipped right over, and number 10 laid it in. Haygood almost had a steal, and it went right over the man wide open underneath the basket. It kind of tells you there it's not your night, huh? And we got Emery checking back in. Also, number 24, J.P. Dickey, a sophomore. Unger back in, number 3, and number 12, Gardner. Ball inbounded, out front to Kelly. And he throws it away. And a drive all the way to the basket and laying it in is Emery. (45-21). Still 2 minutes to go in the first half. Haygood's another three-pointer. That one's long. And they got 2 guys down the floor. And they are good at hitting that trailer. Good block there by the Dons. They're pretty good at hitting that trailer.
Yeah.
Lowry in the corner. Blake Lewis, his high arcing 3, it's no good. Gets his own rebound out to Kelly. Kelly drives into the paint and tries to hit Lewis. Pass a little too hard. Pass up the floor and another layup. And, well, Lowry got back and committed the foul. You know, I like fast break basketball, but I don't like snowbird basketball.
Yeah.
When the other team puts up a shot and you take off the other end, I don't like that kind of basketball. That's not basketball to me. I mean, I know you may get one every once in a while, but when you do it every time, the shot goes up. And for some reason or another, Gardner seems to be the one that's always going down there, too.
Yeah.
Maddox Balcom checks back in for the Dons. That one's short. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul. And we'll be shooting at the other end. That one's on 24. J.P. Dickey. And it'll be Blake Lewis shooting with 1:28 to go in the first half. Dons down by 25. Gets the first one. Emmett Jones checks out. Lane Allen back in for the Dons. Next one is good. Blake Lewis's first 2 points. Emery with it out front. Takes a screen, drives into the paint all the way down, puts it up, no good, and another foul on the Dons. Bad thing about a team like this, they can shoot the three so well, you can't really pack it in.
You can't, yeah.
But then when you come out and guard them, they just take it to the hole. To be such good shooters, they're only 3 for 10 from the free throw line is what I've got in this first half. They've already got 3 guys in double figures in the first half. And another one with 8. Lewis lobs it back out front to Kelly. Over to Balcom on the right wing. Well, they're going to go to for their offense with Emmett on the bench. Kelly's open for a 3. It rims out. And the rebound comes down to Dickey. And going to the other end and putting it up and in is Gardner. And again, he was the first one down the floor, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Which like I said, I don't like that kind of basketball. If that's what they're going to do, you got to get somebody back there. You're going to have 20 points in the first half. .35 seconds left in the half. 50-23. Good drives into the paint. Going to put up the runner. No good. And they got a chance to score again here with 20 seconds left in the first half. Pass in the corner to Unger. In the lane. Nice catch there. And Gardner again. Up number 24, Dickey. Wayne Allen's going to try his luck at a 3. It's no good. And a 3-quarter court shot hits the ceiling. And a brutal first half for the Dons. They scored 30 points that quarter after scoring 22 in the first for a total of 52. Dons got 11, scored 12 in the first, and it's 52-23. They were 5 of 11 from the free throw line, and the Dons were, 9 of 14.
All right, over to the Don side for scoring. I've got Kelly with 3, Lewis with 2, Jones with 7, and Lowry with 2. And over to the Grove side, I've got Braden Hawley with 2, Emery with 12, Gardner with 16, Estep with 8, Peterson with 8, and Dickey with 2.
Well, a very uneventful first half for the Dons, that's for sure. They trail at 52-23. We're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan.
For more than 35 years, Smothers Chiropractic Center has been helping patients improve the function of their nervous system and create better health by finding disturbances in the nervous system that can lead to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, and migraines. Dr. Smothers provides care for newborns to the young at heart, offering traditional chiropractic adjustments along with low-impact adjustments. They also offer a variety of supplements to help promote overall wellness. Contact the friendly staff at Smothers Chiropractic Center so you can be your best.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
Casey's on the Current in Doniphan is the place to float this summer. On the crystal clear waters of the Current River, Casey's on the Current offers floating the way you like it, with shuttle services and float times ranging from 3 to 12 hours. And if you want to make it a weekend or a week-long trip, they also have full-service campground and cabins on the river. Come enjoy the beautiful Current River and make Casey's on the Current your floating destination this summer.
Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes this season. Nick serves Ripley County, the surrounding area, with lawn services from mowing, weed eating, and trimming. And they can trim and maintain your shrubs, bushes, flower beds, mulch, and more. They also clean roofs, gutters, downspouts, and can install gutter screens as well. Quality power washing services to buildings, driveways, sidewalks, fencing, and vehicles is no problem at all. No matter how big or small the job is, give Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing a call at 208-8659.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
We're for worrying less about the what ifs and more about the why nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. We're for starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for doing as much as you possibly can on a Saturday and absolutely nothing on a Sunday. We're for building a life in Missouri and going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you build is protected, we're here for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we are Missouri for life.
I'm Lindsay Turner, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursday's date night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran-owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
(52-23) is our halftime score. The Mountain Grove Panthers jumped all over the Dons and did not let up any at all here in this first half. It'll be Don's ball to start the third quarter. We'll see if they can do a little better here in the second half. They got Lowry, Haygood, Jones, Allen, and Todd out there. And we'll give you the starters for Mountain Grove here in a minute. I think they've got their 5 starters: Unger, Emery, Gardner, Estep, and Peterson out there. Emmett tries to drive into the lane. He does get it up and under, but missed it. And here comes Gardner as hard as he can come right down the middle of the floor. He feathers out to the right wing, brings it back out. Free throw line, Unger takes it down, bounces on the baseline. Another jumper up and good by Estep. Now, everything they do turns to gold, man. They just pass the ball extremely well.
They're athletic, they're quick, pass it well, shoot it well.
Lansing Todd nails a three-pointer from the head of the key. That's his second three. 54-26. Pass over the top to Gardner in the lane, and Haygood steals it. He got somebody coming behind him. He tries to get it to Lowry, and Lowry's going to knock it off of Peterson, I believe. It's a good thing he passed that when he did. I don't think he knew that guy was coming up behind him. Emmett Jones to throw it in for the Dons. Bounces into Allen. Lowry, three-pointer up, no good. And a rebound comes down to Emery. Throws it over to Gardner in the lane to Unger. Gets it back. He's going to kick it out. Three-pointer up. That one's off. They finally missed one, and they can't get the rebound. That was number 14, wasn't it?
Yeah. S-step.
Lane Allen takes it down, and Gardner blocks his shot. I will have to say, with Gardner being a sophomore, he's going to be a heck of a player, but I just don't like that. I can't get over it. I can't stop it. I can't get over it. I don't like that snowbird. And there may be some people watching that don't even know what I'm talking about there. But they just take off to the other end when the other team shoots the ball. Shot no good. Gardner with the rebound. And that's going to be a carry. Good job there by Lansing Todd to put a little pressure on him. And checking back in the game will be Eli Golden. He's going to replace Gardner. Six minutes left, third quarter. The Dons down by 30. Lowry drives to the baseline, spins into the paint, kicks it out to Todd in the corner to Haygood. Three-pointers and air ball. And that very easily could have been an over-the-back foul there. The ball tipped out by S-step. I think if Emmett would have jumped there, he probably would have called a foul.
He would have, yeah.
Lob into Lane Allen. Hands it to Lowry. Lowry bounces down low. Nice pass. Emmett puts it on the floor. He does muscle it up and in, but he'd have been better off if he hadn't dribbled that. 56-28. Unger bounces the ball back out to Emery. Over to S-step. In the corner, Peterson. And there's that cross-court pass again. They just catch it in the air and lay it in. And the Dons, they're all, when that ball goes to whichever side, all five of them are on that side of the floor. And all they're doing is throwing it to the other side every time. I mean, it looks really, really good, but if the Dons were playing defense like they should have, that wouldn't happen. Now, Emmett gets the rebound and puts it in. Golden drives down the middle, sidestep the defender, missed it. And a shot up and in again. And it's going to be S-step again. And he can jump, but he should not be getting them. Oh, my gosh. The Dons are not jumping. They had him blocked out, but he didn't jump. Allen and Todd check out. And we got Blake Lewis and Waylon Kelly in. And the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Haygood. These guys, they've got a young team, boy, I tell you. And again, that nice passing underneath, and Unger's going to get the reverse layup.
Well, that's something we haven't mentioned on there either, I don't think, is they've got a C team as well as a JV and varsity.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot of players involved.
Blake Lewis hands the ball back to Corey Haygood. Emmett catches just outside the paint. Spins to the baseline, goes up and under with a little too hard. Blake Lewis got the rebound. He puts it up and in. And again, he put it on the floor too. I wish they wouldn't do that, but they're awful bad about it when they catch it on the basket. They're slamming it down on the floor.
Yeah.
62-32, 3:55 to go third quarter. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll take one too. Be right back after this message.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan. Mountain Grove with the basketball and a 62-32 lead.
They bounce it to the baseline, tried to bounce it in the lane. The ball knocked out of bounds by the Don. They catch the ball 6 foot from the basket. They're trying to get a 2-footer, aren't they?
Yep.
Can't fault them for that. That's and bounce to Golden. Over to Emery. Don's back in the zone. Unger out front to Emery. Baseline to S-step. There's that skip pass. That time a little high. Unger had to go up and get it. Bounces it on the baseline. Down low. Back out to Unger for 3. It's no good. Haygood with the rebound for the Don. Going to take it all the way. Hands it off to Lowry. Nice play there by the Don. And they get back to the other end and score before the Don. Before I could even look up. That's S-step again. And he steals a pass. Going to go in on the left side and lay it in. I got 20 for S-step. Do you? They've got so many points, I may have a hard time.
I've got 18, but let me look.
Nah, don't worry about it. I don't think when we tell the scoring at the end of the game, people's going to be adding it up to see if we got it right.
Yeah, yeah, he's got 20.
66-34. Haygood spins. Cross court to Lowry for 3-pointer. It's good. Two minutes, 10 seconds left, third quarter, and Corey Haygood gets a steal. He's going to go down, go up, and score. That was one of those passes the Dons have been throwing away there, wasn't it? He got a little more zip on that pass that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Baseline, the ball goes to, well, that's Cooper Hornady back in the game. Emery over to S-step, back to Emery. And they're going to get a foul on number 15. He pushed Waylon Kelly right in the back. I mean, that was, that was
There's a little bit of shoving.
And that's his
down
fourth
there.
foul. He's the one that played in the first half and only played just a few minutes and got 3 fouls. Checking back in will be Brady Anderson, number 5, number 10, Braden Hoy. Don's down by 27. Minute 20 to go in the third quarter. Maddox Balkin back in the game for the Dons as well. Bounce pass to Emmett Jones. Spins to the left side, lays it in with the left hand. Emmett's up to 13 now, if I got it right. I'm beginning to question myself, Bo.
I wouldn't ask me for mathematical questions either, so.
And the ball intercepted. Haygood, 1-on-2, takes it down, lays it up, and they're going. I was afraid they were going to call that.
Yeah,
he did it before he got bumped too. Aiden McAfee comes back in for Doniphan, and Caleb Gardner comes back in for also Sam Peterson. Comes back in for Mountain Grove. 66-41, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it to the free throw line, down on the baseline. Excuse me, goodness. Gardner backs it out, over to S-step. Free throw line down low, and that was picked off by Emmett Jones. Emmett going to take it all the way, lays it up, it's good, and he's fouled. You might as well, you don't really have anything to lose right now by doing that. I mean, you might get a charge on you, but hey, he got the bucket and the free throw. That foul's on Gardner. Checking out of the game, or checking back into the game, is Emery. Free throw, good. Emmett's going to check out, and Cage Tipton checks in for the Dons. Down to 16 seconds. Almost a steal, but they get it underneath. Gardner missed it. Got his own rebound, put it back in. Now they've got two guys, I believe, with 20 points. Balcom's open for a three. It's short. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter. 68-44. The Dons trail the Mountain Grove Panthers. They actually outscored them in that quarter 21-16, but they still trail by 24 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
(68-44), Mountain Grove on top of the Dons. They'll have the first possession in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be Estep with the basketball. Emery out there. Anderson, Peterson, and Gardner. They've got a couple of guys already with 20 points each in the game, and they have another one in double figures as well. Cross court pass. Gardner gets his man in the air, puts it in. I have to give him credit. He is awfully talented, but 70-44. Lowry fakes the pass, and the ball is stolen away. Here comes Peterson. The incidental trip there. If they hadn't got the ball, they probably would have called a foul there. In the lane, Emery with a jumper, no good. Going high to get the rebounds, Emmett Jones. Passes it up to Lowry. He's going to stop and step into a long three. Pass up the floor. This time it's Peterson that leaks out, and he missed a shot, but he's fouled. I think they're just told whoever is the closest one to their goal when the shot goes up, just take off to the other end. Most of the time it's been Gardner, but that time it was Sam Peterson. He gets the first free throw. He has got 9 points, so he got a chance to get in double figures as well. He would be the fourth player. And that one's short. Lane Allen with the rebound. By the way, that last foul was on Lane Allen. Haygood drives. They're going to call an illegal screen on Emmett Jones. Oh, no. Oh, and Lane Allen. I thought Emmett was the one that was over there. And we got number 24, J.P. Dickey, back in the game for Mountain Grove. And he got the ball, and he's going to get called for a charge. Nice job by Emmett Jones to take the charge. (71-44) with 6:33 left in the game. Haygood hands it off to Jones. Jones dribbles over the left side, down into the paint, goes up and under with it, scores, and he's fouled. Emmett's having a really good second half here, but just a little bit too late, I think. That foul was on J.P. Dickey, his third. Now checking in the game, number 21 is Brandon Rotman, a senior. Emmett's free throw is good. We got a timeout called by the Dons. They trail by 24, 71-47. 6:20 to go. It's a full one. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Be back with more Dons basketball right here on Current River Broadcasting on YouTube.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
Casey's on the Current in Doniphan is the place to float this summer. On the crystal clear waters of the Current River, Casey's on the Current offers floating the way you like it, with shuttle services and float times ranging from 3 to 12 hours. And if you want to make it a weekend or a week-long trip, they also have a full-service campground and cabins on the river. Come enjoy the beautiful Current River and make Casey's on the Current your floating destination this summer.
Well, both the Dons have played a little bit better this half. They just were so far behind at halftime when they were down by 29 points. They've got it down to 24 right now. Haven't cut into it much, but they've played better. Man, wide open underneath, but they don't see him in time. Lane Allen's going to deflect the ball out of bounds. And it's going to be S-Step to throw it in. Lob underneath the basket, and Lansing Todd takes it away. They've done a better job when they've got the ball in the paint this half. Bounce down low to Lane Allen, turn around, little jump hook, rims out. And a rebound comes down to Brady Anderson. Pass up the floor, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, drive into the lane, kicks it out to Anderson. And they'll bring it back out and reset. F-Step and Emery play catch. Now they throw it in the corner. He's double teamed. Cross-court pass. F-Step decides to bring it back out and set it up. 5:25 to go in the game. And that's another thing. They've done a little better job on that skip pass across the court. Corey Haygood knocks it away, but it's picked up there by S-Step. In the paint, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, shot no good. Another offensive rebound, and on the way up, he is stripped. That was Dickey both times. Lowry takes it down all the way to the hole, puts it up, no good. And we're going to have a foul. Lowry will go to the free throw line. That was a little bit of a delayed call, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Rotman. Actually, I wish he hadn't called it because I think Emmett got the rebound and was going to put it back in.
Yeah.
Maybe Tyler will make the free throws. No. Should have known. First one's off short. Waylon Kelly and Aiden McAfee check in. Haygood and Todd check out. Second one is good.
Got the second one to go.
That is 8 points, I believe, for Tyler Lowry. Don stay in that zone. In the corner, the ball goes to Rotman. Oh, he just pushed him off. How did he not see that?
Yeah, not sure on that one.
Rotman shoots a three. It's long. The ball's going to be tipped way out, and Emmett beats him to the ball. He's going to spin into the paint, go up for the shot, no good, and he gets fouled again. That's great hustle by Emmett right there. That's your senior out there just giving it all you got, even when you're down 23 points. And it looks like Coach Openshaw is not too happy with his players. He's going to bring most of his starters back in the game, other than the ones that are on the floor, but he's going to bring 5 new ones in. And Emmett come up a little bit lame there. Don't need him to get hurt, that's for sure.
No, that's for sure.
Knocks the free throw down. I have that for 20 points now for Emmett here in the ballgame. Checking back in will be Peterson, Brady Harris, who played in the JV game, Cooper Horning, and Destin Unger, and Eli Golden. Emmett's second one is off the right side. And Peterson gets the rebound. Quickly up the floor, driving to the basket, and we're going to have a foul on Emmett. They definitely pushed the ball up the floor. That'll be 2 shots for Eli Golden. Free throw's good. Blake Harris coming back in. That's the first point in the game for Golden. And Emmett's going to check out. If he's hurting any at all, they need to get him out of there and just keep him out probably.
Yeah.
Next free throw is good. And Maddox Balcom's going to check in for Tyler Lowry. (73-49). We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Kelly travel. Unger and Harris will play the 2-man front now. Harris has got it. Back to Unger. Back over to Harris on the right side. Right back to Unger. They get it left baseline to Golden. They just continue to swing it around until they get somebody open in the lane. And Harris went in there, didn't shoot it. Golden's going to shoot a 3 from the corner. It's no good. And the rebound run down on the weak side. And get caught underneath the basket, out to Unger. Dribbles down, kicks it back to Golden. Golden drives, kicks it to Unger, and he'll bring it back out. 3.5 minutes to go. They lob it in the lane. And the shot put up, and it won't go for Peterson. (73-49). Kelly out to Balcom. In the corner to Harris. Harris is going to drive it. Goes in. And come up a little short there. Got a couple of substitutes getting ready to check in for a couple of guys that played in the JV game. One of them's a senior, and then the other one played in the JV game. Another Gardner. I wonder if those guys are twins, because they're both sophomores. Cale Gardner and Brett Gardner.
I believe so.
Braden Hawley comes back in. And also coming in will be Brandon Rotman. Well, he didn't either. They pulled him back. McAfee hands it off to Kelly. Harris. Hayden McAfee. Waylon Kelly down low to Plunk. Plunk's going to put it up to the left hand, and he gets it to go. (73-51). We're down to 2:05 left in the ball game. Paige Tipton's getting ready to check back in for the Dons. And there's that pass underneath. Tried to tip it in the air. He missed it. Got his own rebound. Missed it again. And missed another miss and another rebound, but Maddox Balkan somehow comes out of there with it. Gonna drive down, put it up, and he gets fouled. And number 15 just fouled out of the game, Eli Golden, and he, I bet he didn't play 5 minutes in the whole game. And now Rotman will check back in. Maddox Balkan will go to the free throw line. Maddox, one of the 3 seniors for the Dons. He misses the first one. Balcom and Emmett Jones and Lane Allen are the 3 seniors. We're going to try to talk to those guys Friday night during the girls' game. We're going to talk to the Donettes 3 seniors on Thursday night during the boys' game. We always try to do that every year if we can. Find out what those guys are going to do when they get out of school. Rotman with the basketball. Maddox almost took it away from him. Gives it back out to Harris. Now to Gardner, and Blake Harris blocks the shot. That number 44 is Brett Gardner. Malcolm hands it off to McAfee. Down to 1:10 to go. Malcolm has the ball knocked away from him. Plunk's got it and his shot blocked. And going down and putting it up and no good is going to be Brett Gardner. And he'll shoot a couple free throws. He's fouled. McAfee picks up one up. 58.5 seconds to go. So the Dons are going to fall to 13-12, right, on the season?
Yep.
Free throw's good by Brett Gardner. Yeah, and it would be nice to win that game against Kennett Thursday night to stay above 500 going into the district. It'll be a tough test. That free throw's no good, and Gardner commits a foul. We'll walk to the other end. Aiden McAfee will shoot because they are over the limit. And it'll be McAfee shooting. McAfee gets his first point. And the second one good. And coming back in, Brady Anderson. We'll check in for Mountain Grove. 55 seconds left. It's 74-53. Pass in the corner to Rotman. Back out front to Anderson. Gives it over to Harris. Left wing to Rotman. Skip pass to Harris. Back to Rotman. He's going to try a three-pointer. It's no good. Gage Tipton gets the rebound for the Dons with 33 seconds to go. Malcolm brings it up. Hands it off to McAfee. Now to Tipton with 25. He drives into the paint. Sidestep to the defender. Shot blocked. And it's going to stay with the Dons with 21.5 seconds to go. So at this point right now, the Dons have outscored them by 8 points in the second half. Granted, they have had some subs in there quite a bit, but they had the starters in there quite a bit, and the Dons outscored them in the third quarter. So they just really wasn't ready to play. Oh, Plunk's going to get a basket. But Blake Harris's shot was blocked, and it went right to Plunk, and he laid it in. 9 of 17 from the free throw line for Mountain Grove, and the Dons were 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6 of 10, 15 of 24 for the game.
All right. Over for the Don side of scoring, I've got Haygood with 8, Kelly with 3, Lewis with 4, Jones with 20, McAfee 2, Lowry with 8, Todd with 6, and Plunk with 4. Over to the Grove side, I've got Unger with 2, Holly with 2, Emery with 14, Gardner with 22, Estep with 20, Golden with 2, Peterson with 9, Dickey with 2, and Gardner, number 44, with 1.
Well, they ended up with 4 guys in double figures. They had 2 with over 20. And if the Dons could have, done halfway decent in the first half, it wouldn't have been quite such a blowout. But they lose at 74-55. And our next game, the Dons will be back in action against Kennett here Thursday night. And I believe we've got a regular start time on Thursday at 6 o'clock for the JV game. So we should be on a little before 6. And on Friday night, if I understood them right, the JV girls game starts at 6:30.
Yep.
And the Donettes will be playing their final home game against Poplar Bluff. And we've got 2 more games this season for you. Hoping we'll have at least the third one. If the Donettes can win the district tournament, they will host the sectional game right here at the Bill Enright Gymnasium. And that's what we're hoping for. They got a good shot at it if they play basketball. So we're hoping for that. We're hoping we got more than just 2 more.
Yeah.
All right, our final 74-55, Mountain Grove over the Dons. And we will see you again Thursday night. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Until then, good night, everybody.